Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for Grade 1. We are learning Unit 8. Its title is Importance of Plants and Trees. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is, or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students, today under the title of Reading and a Thinking Skill, we are going to learn about how to read labels. Before this, in Unit 7, we have learned by looking at the pictures, we can find out about their size and many more things. I hope you remember this lecture. Otherwise, you may watch this video lecture again. And we are going to learn further to read familiar words appearing on a variety of reading materials such as food labels, toy boxes, etc. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 255. Allah, there is no deity except Him, the ever-living, the sustainer of all existence. Yes, my dear children, what this beautiful verse is telling us. This verse is telling us like there is only one Allah who gives us everything, who is our sustainer, who is our Rabb, right? And there is no one other than Allah, no one is sustainer. So beta, this is how our statement can tell us a lot about, as this verse is telling us a lot about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Likewise, whenever we read a word or a statement, in few words, there can be a lot of information. This is what we are going to learn today. So first, you tell me what are food labels and why things like food have labels. Pause the video and answer these questions to your teacher and then come back. Yes, my dear children, as I ever tell you, whenever you are being asked a question, food labels, you should focus on the words and try to reach to answer, okay? So, food label means food labels carry useful information to help you make informed choices about what you and your family eat and drink. Like when we take food in packing, it has some labels on it which tells us things about the food which is packed inside, right? For example, look at this. Whenever you go to market, you find different, for example, cookies. So every cookie has a different packet and the words written on these cookies tell you what type of biscuits or cookies are inside this packing, right? So better whenever we buy packed food, the label which is outside that food tells us what is inside it, right? So, why things like food have labels? The labels on the front, back and sides of package are filled with information to inform us what the food contains and to provide guidance in making healthier selection of processed food. Right? So better when you go to market with your parents, whenever you take food, try to read out and select the good one, which is good for our health and which is halal. Always try to find like halal is written on that. Is it allowed for us to eat? And is it good for our health? Then choose it. Whatever is available, we should not like take and start eating. We should find, is it good? Should we go for it? And then we should buy it, right? So this type of packaging, different. There can be a bottle or different type of packages. So you should, all type is with information, right? So you should try to read it or take help from your elders how to read it. For example, look at this. This is a bottle and the word written on it, you know how to read it. It's a fruit, mango. Yes, we have learned its name. So what it is telling us means what is packed in this bottle is mango, mango pulp, or it's written here mango puree, right? So beta, this is how we read it, and be careful about their expiry as well. It's like the date which is written on packing, we should find it like, is it usable still, it's valid, okay? Look at this, what is inside? It's written here, we should, and now we can read it. Can we read it? Yes, what's written here? Honey. Honey, it means in this bottle, honey is packed, which is 100% pure raw. This is how we should try to read whatever is written on the label. What is written here? Look at this. It's coconut biscuit. And you see the picture is also there. So it helps us. It's a biscuit which is coconut flavor. So this is how we should try to read the labels. All right. Okay. So it's time for an activity. Teacher will display different food labels and students will read the labels. So teachers try to keep it simple so that students can easily find the word. So I brought few pictures over here. You can like take more from the real examples, show it to the students and make them to read it. So pause the video, enjoy the activity and then come back. Yes, my dear student. Now you see, it's very simple the way we read from our book. Likewise, we can read many reading materials. So one of them is food labels. Good. So let's practice this through an activity from your book. Question number 15. What you are going to do, beta, look at this picture and tell the names of 10 things. So what I suggest, if you look at the things which are placed here, they have labels. So try to read it as well. And you have to name 10 naming words in this picture. Okay. So pause the video, complete this task and then come back. Yes, my dear students. Are you done with it? Good. You're smart. I know you could find many, right? Okay. So let's move further. It's time for your homework. You will paste one food item label. Okay, any label you will paste in your notebook. And teacher, you may ask your students by tomorrow to read that label in front of you as well. And here is a worksheet. My dear fellow teachers, this worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. So what we have learned? We learned to read familiar words appearing on a variety of reading materials such as food labels was our focus, toy boxes, etc. Are we done with it? Yes, so that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning, keep practicing and take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.